Hey, it's Catherine, and today I'm here with a video that I hope is coming at a decently good time. I've gotten so many requests for this video, I thought I'd just go ahead and make it at the beginning of the summer as opposed to the end. I'm not sure when most of you are heading up to college, probably in August, but a lot of people want to know exactly what they should put on their college packing list, what they should start preparing for, what they should bring with them, depending if they're going 6,000 miles or 100 miles, like wherever they go, want to know what to bring. So I've kind of compiled a list of things that I wish I had brought that either I ended up buying once I was there or never had at all and wish I had, and a couple of things I really didn't need. It's a very slim list though. So first of all, I think one of the first things I bought when I got there was an iron. If you look on Dormco, you can buy irons with little mini ironing boards for pretty cheap. The mini ironing boards are not good, just period. But if you can get like a full-size one at all, if there are irons that are already at your dorm, that's perfect. But for me, business major, I had a lot of button-downs, and even some of mine just kind of like this dress itself like needs ironing. So I needed an iron, didn't have one there, but they're pretty inexpensive. You can buy them for a good deal, and if you're living with a bunch of people on your hall, you can just all split it. So it's a pretty decent thing to invest in. Second, some of my suite mates had a Brita filter, which I ended up using a little bit. Brita filters are just really nice. I mean, I live in LA, and notoriously LA is not known for the best water. I'm from a pretty good area that had water, so I like having filtered water, and if you just keep it in a little mini fridge, it's just always nice to have something to hydrate you. I get home pretty late a lot of the time and have nothing to drink and not want to drink out of the tap warm water because I'm just picky like that. So Brita filter, like again, that's something you can bring with you throughout the rest of your life. Like you'll never have an instance where it's not going to be advantageous to have a Brita filter. So definitely split that up between your roommates and you figure out who's going to bring the Brita filter, because just a really easy thing and you can't really complain about it. It's a perfect thing to have. Third, at least for USC, I really appreciated having a bike. I got one literally the last week of school because as the seniors leave, like in May, they are moving off to places across the country or across the world, and they can't keep their stuff with them, so they'll oftentimes end up giving away things for free. So I got a nice cruiser bike with a lock complete from a tour guide friend for literally like 20 bucks. So that's something that was really, really helpful because I didn't have a car, and sometimes I would end up being a little bit late just because I didn't have a bike with me. So it's a nice thing to have. Makes you more inclined to go visit people and go across campus and see more things, because you end up getting stuck in your little rut if you only walk everywhere. Fourth, my roommate and I ended up buying paper bowls, and she brought utensils just so that you can take things to go from the dining hall if that's allowed. It wasn't allowed at mine, but I still did it and they didn't catch me too many times. Or just in general, you bring things home, get little snacks from work or wherever, leftovers, and you want to have something to eat them in, so you don't really think about it, but once you get to college, just stock up on a little pack of paper bowls. We went through them. We probably used one pack for the entire year, just because we used them sparingly, so good thing to have. Next, bulk hand soap was really necessary. In our suite, they didn't fill the hand soap, but they did refill the toilet paper. So think about if you're going to need toilet paper, and buy that in Costco in a bulk pack, because it's really, really annoying to run out in the middle of a week and no one wants to go out and make the trek to go get it, even if it's a short walk. No one wants to go refill the soap themselves. So if someone or the group of you can just all split up the money and pool in for a big bulk collection of soap or toilet paper or whatever you need for your bathroom, that'll keep you nice and prepared. Next, when I went home for winter break, I brought this back with me. It was a bed reading lamp. It was kind of bad to do any studying or homework in your bed, but a lot of times I would read right there in my bed because it's the most comfy place. And having a lamp, because my bed was kind of in a nook in the corner, so the lighting in your dorm room probably isn't going to be as good as you want it to be. And so if you have table lights, floor lamps, any of that, additional lighting is always helpful, and a bed lamp you can never go wrong with. And then 3 kind of school supplies. I ended up buying a USB, a 3-hole punch, and binder paper. And the binder paper I went through pretty quickly, just because I figured out I'll take notes on paper in college better than typing it up on my laptop, because laptops can make you distracted and paper helps you remember things better. So I ended up going through a lot of binder paper. 3-hole punches I needed because, again, I was taking notes in my binder, so any handouts they would give, I would put that right in there and 3-hole punch them. And then a USB, a lot of times they'll be doing printing at other printers besides the one that you might have in your own dorm or your own room, so having USB to bring those files with you is necessary. Okay, and then I also really wanted to have a sleeping bag with me for my freshman year. I never ended up bringing it, but especially the first semester because of band, a lot of us would have like group sleepovers and movie nights. Having a sleeping bag is super useful, especially if you have friends come visit you. I would just put down sheets and like my mattress topper for them, but if I had a sleeping bag they could just use so that they didn't have to bring their own with them, that'd be helpful. And you never know what camping trips you're going to end up going on or what weekend trips away you're going to end up going on, so bring a sleeping bag, although it is bulky, is helpful, but it's not really make or break. It's just a lot more convenient if you can. So next year I'll be bringing a sleeping bag with me. Alright, the last thing I can think of that I really needed at college that I didn't have with me was an umbrella. I didn't bring my raincoat or my umbrella with me all of college basically until I wanted to come to China here, and so I went through, and there were probably a maximum of like 5 rainy days in LA, but even so, every single rainy day I was just at a loss. I had nothing to do. I like really couldn't get anywhere because there are no overhangings on an open campus like USC's, so I just kind of had to deal with it. It was really bad, and I didn't want to buy an expensive umbrella from the bookstore, so if you can just bring any sort of weather materials with you, you never know what's going to happen. I don't think you have to bring rain boots unless you're in a kind of rainier area, but just bring an umbrella, a light umbrella, a light raincoat, windbreaker, something like that is going to help you out. Then I tried to think of a couple things that you should not bring to college that I never ended up using, and personally, there are only a few things. First of all, I mentioned this in my video with Anne-Marie in her USC college Q&A. I'll have that link below, of course. And I ended up bringing a shower caddy. And so shower shoes or shower caddy weren't necessary for me because I live in a suite, and a suite you share private bathrooms. So I literally just keep all of my shampoo and conditioner in that shower, but if you live in a communal style hall, you can't do that, so shower caddy probably would be necessary for you. And then also I brought a lot of storage bins, under the bed storage bins, and because I had a dresser, because my desk had a bunch of drawers, because I had a lot of organizational things on the walls, I only used about one of those bins just to put like extra hangers and extra toiletries and stuff, so I really didn't need all that storage. And then last, pretty trivially, I brought a lot of school supplies like a ruler, colored pencils. I didn't use any of those. You do not do arts and crafts projects in college unless you're literally an art major, so I didn't need any of that. Don't know why I brought it, but I did, and it took up, fortunately they were small items, so they didn't take a lot of space, but I carried them around with me everywhere and never really had an opportunity to use them, so could have done without them for sure. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed my advice on what you should be bringing with you, what you maybe shouldn't be bringing with you. And if any of you have experience with this, if any of you have been to college or in college currently, please leave some comments down below of things you found really useful and wish you had or did eventually get, and then things you brought with you that you didn't really need and were a waste of space. I love doing these college videos for y'all, so let me know what else you would like to see from me down below. And of course, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and Katherout.